the great Habakkuk Baldonado. Haba, nice to see you in person, of course, and Mrs. Francesca Lee, his mama. How are you, mama?
Hello.
Now, I don't care if you're from Italy or America. If mama ain't happy,
Indeed.
nobody's happy, right? How was your trip, mama?
Oh, it was an extraordinary weekend, I would say. Quite impressed
Really?
by the welcome they gave us, by what I saw on the campus, Michigan State University. And I found the people really committed, fully professional, and also they have, in my view, an added value, which is the human side of it, the social concern and the working as a team. They're solid. There's a solid team there.
What did it mean to you, Mrs. Lee, that they brought you in from Italy saying, hey, it's a family, we want you here? What did that mean?
Well, it's important to me because, of course, I wanted to be here in this, which is a key moment of his life. And the fact that they cared about that made me really happy.
Good. Haba, how was it for you, my friend?
It was great. Great trip, nice campus, nice people, everything good.
What stood out with you? What are you leaving here thinking? What stood out in your mind?
I'm leaving here thinking that they have a great thing going on, a stable program. Like they're like a family, and that's really good.
I want to ask you, I had a scout who I know from Florida tell me something about you. You obviously don't have the bulk size of Ndamukong Suh, but you have his motor. You don't ever rest. It's go, go, go. You can get bigger in a weight room, but you can learn things with a big heart, but you can't learn motor. Where does that come from with you, Haba?
I don't know. Mainly like I love the sport, so I always give 110% to get where I want to be, like to reach the goal.
Mrs. Lee, when did you know God had given you a son with great athletic talent?
Well, from the very beginning, because both him and his brother, they're very well built, very solid and smart, thank God. And so.
How about as you leave here, do you have any more visits planned, any more official visits?
Yeah, I'll go to Nebraska, probably University of Pittsburgh, and I still have to decide when to visit.
Okay, so you may have one other visit?
Yeah.
Okay, good. At this point, is Michigan State in contention for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, do you have any idea when you want to decide?
I will probably take all my visit and check out all the other schools to have more options, and then I will decide on the signing day.
What do you think of Coach D'Antonio?
He's a great person, great kind person, lovely.
Mama, did you like that he's Italian?
Yeah. There's a strong Italian connection, and it's very bright people, very open-hearted, open-minded. I really appreciated all this.
Now, how about we joked about the food coming from Italy to America, so how was the food this weekend? You're Italian, I gotta ask you that. You're too young to ask about the wine. I'll ask Mama about how was the food?
I mean, it wasn't Italian, but it was still great food. They have good things here.
Okay,
Nice.
Can anybody cook as good as Mom, though?
I don't think so.
She just told us how big you and your brother are, so I think Mom's got to be a pretty good cook.
Yeah, she's great.
Last, I want to talk about education, because a lot of people turn on your son's film and they see a great athlete. What they don't know is that as great of an athlete he is, he's probably a better student. And you really do care about that, don't you, Haba?
I do, definitely.
What stood out with you about education?
I mean, the academic part is as important as football for me, because like after your football life, you will still have a big part of your life to live, so you will need something, another skill other than football after all.
Do you know what you want to major in?
In mechanical engineering.
Oh, geez, Pete, he's really smart. Okay.
Difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. Lastly, I'll start with you, Mrs. Lee. What stood out to you the most? When you go home back to Italy, what's going to stick in your mind about Michigan State?
Well, several things, as I said before, the kind of human and social value that they give to the whole program and to the whole people. I went through the publications and talking to people, I see that there's a great concern also for making our world a better world in many different instances. And to me, this is very important. And then the fact that I met all these famous people and well-known people, but they were all very, very open and very sweet to me. Really, really, I enjoyed the whole experience thoroughly.
How about for you?
Same. Like, I will remember the place. I will remember the people, like the family that they have here and how they treated me. So
Did it appeal to you that they saw you as more than just a football player?
yeah, they're looking at me as a person first, and then as a football player.
Awesome. That's special. Thank you all so much.
You're welcome.
welcome.
Thank